Try to catch this scalp right here. I think I'm live on YouTube. Yeah, we're live in this bitch. Okay. All right, let's take a scalp here. Looking for a short. Wait for a pullback here. So price outside the channel, perfect. We've got definite trend, and we're just looking to go. I'm gonna go 5 contracts here. Let's see if we can get it. Update, come on. Okay, market danger on this one. See if we can get on the next one. What's the ATR?
ATR is 22.
That's good. All right, I'll take that. All right, if we get a pullback on this candle, I'm going short. It's got to pull back for us.
Okay.
If it doesn't, it doesn't. But market's right around down. Okay. I see this level right here. Strong resist our support. So we'll see what we want to do with that. But if price gets up in here, we're going short immediately. Got price reversing a little bit. All right, let's see. I'm gonna go short right here. Okay, 275 already. I'm in 5 contracts here, 50, 125. Looking for about $500 here, maybe more. So I'm down. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, nice reversal here. Definitely should have seen that. Be patient. Not the greatest entry, but something. Okay, I was down $500, I think, 550. So I gotta make sure I get that at least here. At least. Down 5 again, down 7. Yeah, we're cooked. Let's see what we got here. Okay, blown out of that trade. We'll just wait and see what happens here. So the trend down here had reversal on this candle here. So probably should have seen that coming and not taken that trade. I guess the trade would have been, technically the trade would have been right here, like these 2 to 3. But we didn't have any, we had an entry potentially on this one right here, but it wasn't great. So let's keep going here and see what we got. Might have another trade here. Not yet, but in a bit. What's good, Ty? Ty's my guy. I've been training with Ty for 2 years now. He'll have to tell you, but yeah, probably 2 years. He's been around. What's good, Ty? This is my brother Brendan.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Just training together. He's my dude. Well, we wait and we watch. I need to update these colors, but let's see what we got here. So I like it to be like this green, a little more green, obviously. All these bitches are purple, so I just gotta update the colors, but
Is that the yellow? Like you make that yellow?
Like this, like the candles should be green. You know what I mean? And then they should be purple, and then they should be purple, red, red. Just so that you could see it. You know what I mean? So funny. All right. Got nothing. I need to add the 8s here back to my chart. We wait and we watch. Damn, this shit about to just sit around all day then. This is a move, kinda. This is somewhat of a move. This is building into something. But I don't think price wants to go lower than this. So we'll just wait. Here we got nothing.
Okay. Not really.
So
The choppiness is all in there. Like
it's in there. I just don't have it added, but you could have it. It's choppy as a motherfucker right now, obviously. But if it's all this purple right here, then like I know it's choppy. If it's inside the channel, I know it's choppy. But we could get along right here potentially. I'd like it to be outside the channel, but
okay.
this is kind of what I want. I want this thing to be ahead of the curve. So like this move right here was really good, and then this candle, my little hashes are too light, but like this candle right here, like there's indecision, and so that's not a tradable one, and then we get back to cruising over here. And so let me see if I can go to my settings really fast and change that just so I can, for my own fucking visual. Crosshair, there we go. There we go. So yeah, this one obviously is a good one, and then these would be easy entries. This one, and that one would all be wins. This one would be tough, but you wouldn't enter there. So ideally, I don't enter this trade right here. This is a good one. This is ass, and so got my ass blown out of that one. So for good reason too. Potentially, yes. Potentially, yes, Ty. Potentially. We'll see. Right now, I'm trying to update this. So this is Ty, what's going to end up being a new version of the model. So the channels are now just a little bit thicker, give you a little bit more discretion. I have to update the buy, sell, or take profit zones. We'll do that. The down here is going to be a trend meter. It's not configured the way I want it to be just yet, but it's going to be essentially red for sell, green for long. And then I have it as purple. Maybe we can change that. But purple is going to be basically indecision. So just kind of waiting around. And the idea is that anytime there's purple, basically price is reversing potentially. And so hopefully that should keep most people out of some of these trades that aren't necessarily the best, like all in here. So you get, 2 purples. That's going to be time to not trade. So the one I recorded, the first trade, lost $1,500 inside the little demo account. This candle right here is a perfect example where I had 2 purple dots and 1 red. And I just shouldn't have traded this one. So we should have waited for that one to do something different, and then we would have not traded that. So work in progress, but we'll see. I hope so. We'll see what happens with it. But and the ATR sitting at 19, that's still really high. Actually, let me go back and do that again. Okay. All right. Well,
What was that for?
I just have it there just so I know, like, if you, I don't have to go and double click every time. If it's like around that line, I know where it is. If I can't see the line, it's either too high or too low. So I just have it there. But
That's like 11, 12.
what's that? 12. Yeah, 12.
12.
Yeah, I will see. It should be easy to understand. And the candles, they all should be colored a certain way. So like they all would be purple or all would be red. Like in this case, all of these would be red, which only this candle I think would be the only one that would change color. But like they'd all be red, they'd all be green, and then purple or whatever color you decide to make it yourself. But yeah, so it should be pretty clear to understand. So might tighten some of the settings, but hopefully we get this released next week, sometime Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday is Thanksgiving, so won't be shit there, but we'll see. So keep it fucking going. But we got nothing so far, so get this bullshit trade and nothing. So we'll just wait back and see. I wonder if they do like. Maybe mute. Stop sharing. I've actually never live traded before, so we'll see. I love doing live streaming. It does. We'll see if we have a trade here. Okay, so let's let this candle close. I should get, there we go, a couple of flips, and then this is a kind of a perfect setup. So let's let price reverse. I'm gonna go short right here. It reversed all up in the channel, but we should be able to make some decent money on this one. So price reverse is way up. And anytime that happens, we definitely want to take a short. So I'm up $100, $75 right now. If I get blown out of this one, then we're super choppy, but I think this is going to end up pushing down. I want to see price basically rejected this level before. And so we'll see what it does with it today. So if we get back to the open, we'll be up like $1,000, but if not, then we'll just wait and watch. Okay. I don't like that these trades are taking so long, but the ATR is high, so we have to just give it some time. I think I want to see how some of these colors, damn, not that. Damn. All right. Well, blown out this one too. With a $1,200 loss. Damn. Always warm up in a demo account. Always. First trades of the day, first 2, 3 to 10, always demo account. That way you don't risk anything, get a feel for the market. Like I see it's super choppy right now, so there's nothing for us to really be doing. No sense in risking a ton of money. If I start to see we get some trend, so when we get something moving kind of like this isn't even great price action. Something like, I mean, none of this is great. This is decent. Here we go. Like some price action like this, then I'm interested in, we can go ahead and jump into one of our eval accounts or performance accounts and take some trades. Like when you get price sloping, but we got nothing right now. And so this is just really good practice, and getting blown out of demo account trades means absolutely nothing. So we can live and learn with that. So. How do you spell in store? Is it 2 words? In store? In store? Is that a word? How about a lot more comment? How about that? Jeez. Okay. keep waiting. So like, I'm gonna trade to the channel on this one just for fun, but like, this would be kind of a trade I'd want to see too. So price inside the channel, not ideal, but it is reversing up. And so let's see if we can get, I don't know, a couple $100 here, or maybe $1,000 or so. Get back to my original, or get back to something. But this isn't great price action, I don't think. So there's 575, there's $700, there's 0. So this would be another great time to purchase too. Prices in the channel, so not the best setup, but this is what I'd be looking for. But we have a super choppy day, so let's keep going and see what we got. And we might not get anything worth a shit for a while either. ATR is pretty high.
And then each of the individual lines, because I see those are, you got 2 green there and 1 indecision.
Mm-hmm. I had 2 and I had 1. So what I need to do is make it so that it doesn't flip flop back and forth. But yeah, this is like inside the channel's ass. It's always going to be purple if it's inside the channel, unless it starts to really slope like this. So it's not a whole lot to worry about here. But I see these two candles right here building, and I kind of like some of that. And so maybe potentially price wants to bounce here and then go up. So you never really know. But
And that's, I get rejected twice at that price right around there. So
it'd be way better. My entry was down here, but this is why just inside the channel is so terrible, because price is going to fluctuate up and down all the way through.
Okay.
And so it's always best to wait. So let's close this one out and just keep on waiting to see what actually happens. But yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Ideally, would be price to hold that and go. But if my entry was there, I'd still lose this trade. I still would have lost that trade. It just would have been for way less. So. Yeah, until we get some real trend, like fuck, we're not gonna really have anything going. Okay, so again, I want to see something like this. Ideally, we get like a close with all 3 of them. That would be the most ideal. But then like this one, that'd be tough. So we'll see. I'm gonna keep taking these same trades into this same zone until we get something different. What's the market doing today? Midway down, S&P's up. Okay. Bitcoin's down, up. Okay, so that's break even. Might just not have any trading volume for the rest of. Let's see. We will fucking see. Well, we wait. All right, now we've seen price reject this level like 4 times. So let's see if it holds here, and if it does, we have ourselves a nice short. Oh fuck! I did not mean to do that. I meant this. Okay. All right, so I got all my reds. I like what I'm seeing. All right, I'm going short here again.
okay.
Super aggressive again, but I think this one's going to end up working out a little bit better than the previous ones, but I could be wrong. All right, so price probably rolls up here. What am I, 5 points early? I can deal with that. But this is more of an ideal entry. So price pushes outside the channel, great. It rolls back into our sell zone here, sell zone. And my entry was just too early, but selling in here I think is going to make a ton of sense. And so we should see price roll back. And then I don't know if we're going to hit our take profit here on this specific candle, but we should see it in the next 1 or 2. But because price has made these, like basically these double bottoms, this is going to be the second time in a row. Here's some more. We're just not seeing anything. So this first hour of the day, there's just not worth anything trading here. Let's see what this thing does. So it looks like there's way more selling than buying, but not enough to make a real trend. We are sloping down, but nothing serious. So I don't know. If you're watching and you have questions, ask. Let's see if you have, we start. Okay, so we're down with $2,000 on this trade. So I'm just trying to trade my fucking demo account to zero, I guess, because it has been choppy as shit. Okay, all right. Let's see. So it might just be one of those things where we have to wait an hour in the day before we get any real action, and so that's fine. I'll keep getting my ass blown out of trades and learning. I don't have a problem with that at all. So let's see. We've been live for 20 minutes already. Jeez, don't feel like that at all. Okay, let's see. Oh shit, I'm sharing my screen. Sorry. I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't check my emails. Ooh, okay. Let's see what we got here. Still nothing, so we'll wait. Okay. All right, so this would be somewhat of an ideal trade setup too. Inside the channel, so we don't want to take these trades, but I'll buy 5 just to show you. We have price making it somewhat of an upward movement here, and then we have price pull back into our buy zone, I'm calling that. And this entry is a little better than the previous ones, but this is like the most ideal of setups here. So let's see what we get here. If price just continues to, so we're doing something like this. Where's my, can I do a horizontal? Kind of doing like this, which is annoying, but worth trading. And then something like, this is kind of what we have down here, is this. But this isn't, you don't trade this way, but this is kind of what I'm seeing. So, looks like we're probably going to get some nice price movement down at some point. I just don't know when or where. So we wait. Close that bad boy out. ATR is still high. I just can't believe how high it is. 19 is crazy. But we've had, this happened yesterday too. We had crazy high ATR yesterday. We had an actual direction in the market. Today we don't. And so it's looking, we'll see. Let's see where we go today. Truth wins. Good morning to you. Always demo trade first. There's absolutely no point in starting your day inside of a performance account or a eval. Like, get a feel for the market. Let's just pretend for a second that like this trend continued or this trend continued, kind of like this, like taking a couple trades here and then jumping in your live account and then taking some of these trades here, that's worth it. But when you got price chopping the way it is right now, there's just no point in risking like anything that could cost you money or your own money. So especially if you're going to be scalping and day trading, like get a real feel for what the market's doing. I'd rather lose a bunch of demo money than blow up an account, even if it takes me a little bit longer to pass that evaluation or get a payout. doesn't matter. It's not worth it. So continue to always trade inside of your demo account first. You taking a trade?
Yeah, I just I'm doing 15. I took it around the same time. I just stayed in longer with the other people.
Fine, not at all. Let's see, this is ass. I'm gonna scoot this up. There we go. See, that's closer to me. I'll point it down a little bit. See if I can do that. How's that? That's better. It's a lot better. There we go. Yeah, we got nothing. I wish we had a more exciting morning to take a bunch of really good trades, but we don't have shit. So we're gonna hang tight for a moment here. Let's see what happens. Okay. A good question. Truth wins. Always when price leaves the channel. This morning, ideally, I just want to get a feel for what the market's doing. And then what I'll do is I'll log into an account and start taking some real trades here. But ideally, we want to trade outside of the channel. We want to wait as long as possible. And we want to see multiple candles head the same direction outside the channel. We haven't seen that yet this morning, really. Here we had price drop, immediate reverse, drop, immediate reverse. So this is, if you're a reversal trader, this is a perfect day, but if we're looking for a trend, we don't have shit. Let me see what the 5 minutes up to. Okay, so here's what the 5 looks like. I mean, we just have a bunch of nothing. Okay, so, okay, maybe a little bit of something here. Let me go to, what do we have news-wise? Nothing. So we had 9, 8, nothing, we got nothing. No news. So let's see if we can get ourselves a long right here and see what happens. You are welcome. All right, so pull back outside of the channel. I'm gonna go long here, let's be aggressive. All right, so finally have some price movement that looks decent. Okay, so we're starting to see that. 5 minutes interesting because price basically just bounces right here, which is kind of nuts. That's an instant crazy move right there. There's $1,300, $1,400. I owe myself a little bit larger of a win for all the losses I've taken this morning, but we'll be patient. So we basically have two things that could happen here. This is either a bullshit move and it's not going anywhere, like it's just going to reverse back down, or we're going to actually see some like upward movement and start to get ourselves a real trend. If that's the case, then it's worth like starting to take some real trades today. And it just took an hour and 10 minutes for the market to give us something like that. So we're trading 5 contracts. It's, I just want to get used to trading the bigger contracts to pass evals faster. And let's see if we can get another trade here. So there's price pull back a little bit. Okay, there's my entry, probably a point early, it looks like, maybe a little bit less. But this looks pretty good here. So, all right, so now we're cooking. All right, now we got some movement here. So same thing before. We have the trend meter down here as green. Now I do have the choppiness index still involved. I just turned it off because I don't like looking at it all the time. but it would probably be blue as well. But this is kind of what I'm looking for. If I can have the trend look like this, we should be good. So that was $700. We're waiting. We're up 1,000, I think. So let's see if price wants to peek out here. Here's what the 5 looks like over here. So we had some resistance at that 825 level. So that could be something. Let's see what price wants to do here. Okay, push, push, push. Okay. Okay, so we held on the 1 minute chart, we held this level, this 810 level pretty good. So we'll keep an eye on that. Now, when you're trading it on a trade of it, you can't slide like your stop loss anywhere. It's kind of annoying. Unlike if you were like paper trading inside of a trading view. And so if I'm going to paper trade, I'm going to trade inside of my TradeAvate account and paper trade that rather than trading view because the same functions don't appear. Like usually you have like a stop loss, take profit that you can slide. That just does not appear on TradeAvate. So, okay, so we held that, we were down, now we're up, now we're down again. So if I'm managing this trade, like we're just going to be patient here. Because my entry was so good, this pullback wasn't too damaging, which is the whole point of this thing. So I don't think we're going to get anything here. So $75, and I'll explain that last point again. Like our entry was in here. I don't remember exactly where it was, but somewhere around here, right? And I could have stayed in this trade, but if my entry was a little bit higher, I would have been down too much to withstand that pullback. But because I had a good entry, we were able to capture that. Now this candle here is giving us some movement. So let's see if we can maybe get another trade here. So we'll be patient. There'll be another one. There will be another one. If you guys aren't already, subscribe, like, do all that. Doesn't mean shit, but I do post a lot, and so you'll start to see some of these things. And when we get, again, good moves like this is worth, like, here we go. So ATR is sitting at 20 or 19. So let's see if we can get another trade here on this trend, and we'll look at taking a long. And I got to fix these color candles because I don't know if I like that purple on there. So just being patient. Price is dying right now. The 5 minute looks like this. I should add the new model to this one, but we're going to be patient here. So that's not an entry that we're going to be able to get. Let's see. Okay. All right. All right, so now we're starting to top out a little bit. That's interesting. So we have price rejecting this level right here. Interesting. We'll see. We'll kind of wait and see what happens with that. When I see something like that, where I see price rejecting pretty strong, what I'm probably going to do is let this thing roll way down first and then take a long. So let's see if we can get price to really pull back. And that might have been it. I just got too greedy and wanted it to be deeper, but that might have been it. It might have been. Yeah, that was it. So that was a perfect setup. I just didn't capture it, but we had price open up, pull back into our zone, and we got like 30% of the way in, and then it just completely takes off. So this would have been a super solid trade for us to get into. I saw a message that indicator has been updated. Do I need? Nope. No, it's not updated just yet. I'm testing out kind of the new. And part of the thing that I'm testing is like, I need to, like, these colors need to remain the same color. This trend right here on the left, the left side is the updated, the right side is the 5 minute chart, is the old model. But it flip flops a little bit. And so it can be a little confusing. I'd rather it wait for the candles to close before making any adjustments. So we're gonna give me the weekend or so and I'll update it for you. We'll update. And seeing as next week is going to be Thanksgiving, we just won't have any real. I'm gonna stop sharing for a second. Let's see if we can get logged in. 1 second here. see if I can get logged into my TradeAway account and get some real money going here. All right, so let's do this one. Okay, connect. Let's bang out that remaining Top Step account here. Let's get back to sharing. Hold on. Share. Okay. Let's see what we got here. 5 contracts, same thing. Price pulls back, and I'm buying the hell out of that right there. All right, so might have been a little too aggressive on this one. We'll be patient. But I saw price pull way back and jump back, and holy shit, I might blow up my account. Well, let's get out of that. Holy shit. All right, hold on here. I'm going to try this. I'm going to blow this account up for the day if it doesn't work out. All right, 275. Okay. So blew the first trade on that. Not great, but looks like we're going to bounce back a little bit on this thing. And what I'm seeing here, or what I saw, was price immediately like reverse all the way down. And I see that. I'm taking a trade in that. What I probably should have done, because the ATR is so high, was probably gone in with 2 contracts rather than like 5. And then this would have been a much better trade. So I was up 1,400. Now I'm up $800. Let's see what price wants to do here. I'll take 350 on that one and just be patient. So hold on, let's see what we got. So we lost 9, we made 5. So okay, we're up to 950 on this account. So we're gonna need to make, what was that? Another 500 get even, and another 1,000 or so. So we'll see. Screen's black. Let's see. If you guys can see the charts, let me know, but that was an annoying ass trade. And I might want to get rid of the candle colors. I'm going to have to update, that. I don't like the candle colors. Get rid of candle. Did you take that trade? Yeah. Okay. But I do like where I do like what I'm seeing here. Nice. Good trade, Ty. Excellent trade. $800. That's sick. Great fucking trade. I just got a little greedy on that. I should have been up fucking $1,400, but I decided I'd wait. And I was right. I just didn't hold long enough. And I really don't like the candle colors here, but we'll figure it out. So let me see. Okay. Do something here. Make this one 1 minute chart too. Yeah. And then boom. Okay. So I'm seeing this right. Maybe I do like the choppiness a little bit better than the 1 minute. Let's get rid of this then. Let's see what we got here. Let's do that. And do this. Maybe we go back to the old model for a little bit. Let's see what we got here. I do know what I want, which is the I know I want the channel updated, but I definitely want the choppiness index on there. So we're learning as we go. All right. We'll see. Ty, give it a second. I'm looking for a long as well. I definitely want a long here, but we're gonna be patient and just see what happens. So prices, I mean, we had a really good move right here. Like this was a super solid move. But that was it. And then this happens. And so I'm trying to figure out, let me go back and add that one again. Let's turn it back on. And so I need to find like a happy medium between basically these and all this. Like this is probably just 2, I guess. And then this one right here was ended purple. That's interesting. So I called this one too. You gotta be patient, I guess. I can just turn this one off. And then I don't have it all figured out just yet. More buys here. Yeah, me too. Give me 1 second. Let me pause my screen sharing really fast, and I'm going to update just 1 second here. All right, add that back, and we should be ready to rock and roll. Let's get back to sharing. Okay. Let's put this on the 5 minute. All right. Okay, I think price is done going up here for just a second. Let's see what we have here. And when I see price going up like this, or when I say it's done going up, I'm curious to see if price can cross that 580 or 851 level. If it can, then we're going to have ourselves a fantastic little trade here. And then we'll probably look at this 873 level as another one to potentially look at some support, which is this one over here is 870, 873 right here. So we have quite a bit of room to run if it wants to, but on our 5 minute chart, you guys can see here, we've got price really rejecting our channel quite strongly, actually. So we'll see what we get here, but always good to have an extra time frame to look at and just give yourselves a little bit more clarity. All right, so this looks more like a short to me than a long, but we are building, so good to go there. Okay, can't see your screen, black screen. Fuck. Hold on, stop sharing. Okay, update. All right, can you guys see my screen now? It's back now. All right, I just turned it off, so, all right. Can't see your screen, black screen, all right. Okay, cool. Okay, so if we're back, all right, we're back. Sorry about that. I had to change a couple things here. Okay, so this is exactly what I mean, and I think the lines are just too busy. Let me do this, and I just want to make it just make it white, make it less annoying. Is that 12, 21? All right, there we go. There we go. That's probably a little bit easier to see. Okay. ATR is sitting at 15 now. It's dropping off a cliff. In this case, if we get lower ATR, we might get a better trend. So less candle movement per se, but more like easy direction. So we'll see what we get here with that. All right. Okay. Little reversal action here. Nothing yet. Okay, choppiness index is super red, but I am looking for some shorts here. Now, I don't want to trade inside the channel. That's an obvious rule, but if we get price to kind of like break this level right here and run down, we could see like a resuming of this like move down here, which looks a lot bigger, but this move right here. So price is ranging between these levels, obviously, but if we break that right there, those bottom wicks, we could have ourselves an early entry to a nice downtrend, which is really all we're looking for. So let's see what we got. Okay. Or we'll have price hang out here, bounce, and continue our uptrend. So this looks more like a reasonable. So we'll see what we want to do here. Any idea why ATR is so high? I just think that there's a lot, when we get towards the end of the year, we get a lot more volume. We get a lot more transactions occurring. And so that's why the ATR is going to be high. But yesterday was the same thing. We got nice trending. Today it just is ass. And so we'll see what comes of it. But the higher the ATR, sometimes the better, sometimes the worse. I prefer the higher ATR, but it is kind of hard to predict from time to time. And I'm using 5 contracts right now, and so all of my wins and losses are going to look dramatically larger than they should. because the ATR is so high. But I have no clue as to why it is extremely high, other than today, and I'm going to assume Monday, and Tuesday could potentially, but Wednesday will be ass. Thursday, the markets, futures might be open, but the markets will be closed. I don't remember if the futures closed out on Wednesday. And then, or Thursday rather, and then Friday it'll be ass too. So like there won't be a lot of trading next week. Monday and Tuesday will be the best. And so if you're looking at trying to pass an evaluation or trade inside your performance accounts or trade your own real money, whatever it is, might not be the best opportunity, but we'll see. So we'll see what we want to do. That'd be a good day to just, if you're going to trade in your performance account, jump over to your another eval and just set that up, have it going. I think Apex is doing, or they are doing their sale again. So you can always, I'll put the code in here. Apex promo code is SAVE50. If you use the promo code SAVE50, that would get you 50% off any price. So if you see that Apex is running a sale, and you add that SAVE50 promo, SAVE50, one word, that will automatically take 50% off of whatever eval or whatever you're looking to purchase. Not the activation fee though, just eval. All right, so ATR is back at 12, or it's approaching at least. So here we are there. Interesting. Let's do this really quick. Make this. Okay. So here's what our 5-minute looks like. Worth taking a note. Choppiness is blue here, or I call it blue. Some of you guys call it green. I can't believe you guys call it green. That's just unbelievable to me. But blue here, and if we hold, so the 5-minute is basically saying like we're not necessarily interested in going lower than this level right here. And I know it wicked right here, but for the most part, this 813 level, which is the same one I have marked here, so they're kind of marked on both. I'm not saying we go long here because that would be foolish, because I'm not sure what price wants to do. But it looks like we're starting to build a little bit of buyers are stepping in every time we get to this level. And so it could mean that price will begin to curl back up. But we'll see. That, or if we get price movement and it touches this level, it might blow all the way back down and basically erase this big candle right here. I don't know why price jumped so big right here, but it did. And so it's possible that price could eat this whole thing up. I think we're going to hold and continue to go up, but we'll see. And if we get this break, we could easily see this thing come crashing down, to which we'd want to capture that and be a part of that. So let's be patient and see what we get here. We got 6 people watching. Very nice. Now 4. Worse. But that's fine. Make sure you guys subscribe, be a part of the channel, ask questions, and we're gonna see what comes next. I think I have something at 10:30. Let's see. 10:15. Okay. So I'll have to jump off here in about 15 minutes. So we'll trade up until that, up and through that, I guess. Okay. So still nothing. Be patient here. All right. Okay, so early indication of the long coming, potentially. That's good. Let's see. All right. Now we are outside the channel. That's good. But like we talked about before, price has rejected this high right here. And so what I would like to see is price really run up here and then blow through it. Same thing on the 5-minute. If we get that, again, we're gonna trend. So we'll see. Now, if price gets down into here, I'll go along right there, maybe a little lower, like that. I'll take that. Let's see, but I don't think we're going to get that. And if we do, price is just going to chop. And so we'll see what we get here. Let's see. Okay, now 5 minute, we do have, it looks like some sort of trend coming, so we'll keep that in mind, but we're hesitating right now, so be patient. Okay. Still nothing. Some sellers stepped in. Okay, still waiting. Nothing. Nothing. 859, we said. Yeah, that's going to be our range. Now, I'm not afraid to trade up into that range. Like, I'm not like, I'd love to take that. I just need a little bit more confirmation that we're actually going to, get some movement here. Like these moves right here that we're seeing, I like the wicks. The problem with it is that if you get in at the wrong time, that can be the difference between you blowing up an account and having a really good trade. So these are the kind of moves that we just want to wait on. So 5 minutes rejecting. We'll see what happens here. But our 1 minute, I mean, this looks like ass. We got nothing. So see what we want to do here. We'll just hang tight. Do you guys want a blue one? Yeah, that was one of the things I maybe said a couple times, but it's like when the first, I don't know, I'll put a trade number on it, but when you don't see trend clearly, it's like the first trades of the day should always be inside of a demo account. Like don't risk, an account. It doesn't matter how cheap they are. It's like, let's be patient and let price come to us and let's get a trend first. And then we can take a trade. Like for example, so here's price coming back down to this level again. It really likes this level. So we'll see if sellers step in and push it further or if buyers step in and hold price. But our channel is sitting somewhere in here. So if we get a pushback, so a pullback, we should be in a good trade here. I like this trade here. Going short right here. I like that. I'm not taking it, so I don't like it that much, but let price get in here, go short. I think we'd fall down to this level pretty easy. So we'll see. And if I'm seeing the market right, then the next trade should be the one that we can get into. So price gets into our channel, pushes out, and let's see if it pushes down. That's going to be the key. Like, does it push down into here? If not, then we're still chopping. We're still chopping. Yeah. So we got nothing here. We'll definitely get back on Monday and get back to, we'll do some more live trading and just kind of talk through some things, maybe for an hour and a half or so. Just kind of see what is going on. Ideally, I'll have some screws tightened for the model. So the channel will probably stay as it is. I kind of like the size of it. I might shrink it a little bit. The trend meter down here, or the trend dots rather, I'm going to turn this into a meter so it'll look a little bit more focused, I guess, is the best way to put it. So we'll see what happens there. We'll get that updated. We'll keep the choppiness on there. And we'll see. So on the 5 minute chart, here's kind of what that looks like. If we're applying the same rules, price gets into our buy zone and immediately bounces, which is great. I don't know if we have enough juice to keep going up. It's the entire market's down or up barely for the day. So Bitcoin's barely up for the day. We'll see. See what we got here. What are those dots telling us? So all the dots here, I basically built in what I think are going to be some different leading indicators with some different values. And when it's green, obviously long. When it's purple, that's basically price reversing off of a long or off of a short. And then when it's red, it's telling us to go short. That's what these down here tell us. This is the choppiness index, both of these. And all that tells you is that price is either trending or it's not. And so when these are blue, we look for a trade. When they're red, we don't look for a trade. And on the 5 minute, there hasn't been shit. but this was a little bit of one, and then this was clearly a trend here. And then over here, it caught this move on this candle here, and then our entries could have been on that candle, in this candle. We would have had really solid trades altogether. So the only thing about the choppiness index is it just doesn't give you a lot of opportunities. And so that's part of it as well, is you have to be really patient. But if you can wait for these lines or these dots to turn blue, you're going to find yourself in a really good spot. You just have to be patient. So outside the channel with a blue dot, that's an ideal setup. And so we're going to keep looking for those. Model works best on 1 minute or 5 minute chart. I like a 1 minute chart. It works on all of the chart. The methodology is the exact same. Price moves the exact same on all chart timeframes. The difference is it just takes a much longer time for the 5 minute to give you what you're looking for. So I'm not going to go on a bar replay just yet, but we had, maybe we can, but we had this candle right here, these two, and the model said long. Price reversed into our channel, but it took like 4 minutes for it to do it. So that whole move took like 4 minutes for price to push all the way back down. Then it hit and it ran back up. Now, if you're trading with 2 contracts, you could have made probably $1,000 on that trade. You'd have entered down like right here, and then you'd got this whole move. Like that'd have been sick. So it works. You just, the trouble with it is you have to wait a long time to see that trade come to fruition. So we're talking about another 2 minutes on this candle. And I don't even know where it's going yet. I bet it's going up, but I could be wrong, and I don't really care to guess. But so the 1 minute makes sense. You could go down like the 30-second chart and do it that way. And you can see how just nothing it is. But I like having more opportunities to trade. It helps with like being patient. If I know I'm probably going to have 15 setups in a day, then missing 1 or 2 isn't a huge deal. But I like having the 5 minute just to be able to see what price is really doing. Like I'm clearly seeing, and we can all see this, like price has just decided we're not moving outside of this range right here. Here to here, like we're not leaving. Whoever, put your money at risk if you want, but there's nothing going on here. And then the 1 minute is the same thing. It just looks a little larger. So it's here to here. And then make that a little bit less annoying. But it's like buyers step in right here, sellers step in right here, and we just have this consistent back and forth. And when somebody wins, we'll get a huge move. But I like to think about this like, if you think about the market like any other asset, like a house as an example, we have basically people saying we're not willing to buy your house at 851, but if you put that bitch on the market for 813, everybody will buy it. It's like, all right. And so we'll just have to wait and see. If I'm going to sell my house, like maybe I want to see if people are willing to pay more than this. If I'm going to like, if I'm looking to buy a house, maybe I want to see if people will sell for a little bit less, and I'll jump in there. That's basically what the channel is, and it works on all the time frames. But we're trying to see like where the value is. There's no value in the middle, but when it breaks out, like okay, buyers are willing to step in or sellers are willing to step in. So let's just see what we have here. If that makes sense, let me know. If it doesn't, then have you ever tried the 30-second chart? I have tried the 30-second chart. I have tried the 30-second. What I found myself doing was taking too many trades. That was kind of the other part of it. And what was happening, let me see, I'll go over here, is I just wasn't seeing the moves the right way. And so like, look at the choppiness index first, like as an example. A couple of things are true. One is even though the candles the time frame is lower, like the candles are relatively small. And so you're holding on to trades and I'm up like $200 and it's like a massive move. And it's just because there wasn't enough action going on or the candles are too small. I have tried the lower time frames. It was okay. I could probably get used to it, but all right, let's see if we get I'm going short here. Oh, I maybe got the worst entry of all time. That's atrocious. I should have been up. Oh, fucking trade view. That's fine. Still a good trade. So 675. Let's see if we get some more. 700, 6, 3, 4. Okay. 250. All right, if I get to 4, I'll probably be okay. I get 4 again. Wow. Happened pretty fast. 3, 5, keep going. There we go. Keep going. We'll take 2 on that one and we'll wait again. That's annoying as shit. All right, so there's price building again. All right, I'm looking for, give me a short here. This is super aggressive. I don't recommend doing this, but I'm gonna go short right there. I'm basically seeing price wants to come down, and I'm seeing buyers step in the market. And again, super aggressive trade. Don't recommend this, but let's see what we get here. Let's see if I'm totally wrong. I'll just take a small loss. But I think I like my position here. See how much I like it. Okay. All right, so there's price pulling back. Let's see if I can get like 300 bucks on this. Okay, 375, 500, 600, 700. All right, I think that was 475. Where are we at for the day? Okay, so we're at, okay, we traded back up 700 bucks. So that's good. So 2 really good trades there. I definitely missed out. Thank you. I definitely missed out on making 800 bucks. Or 600 bucks. I made 200. I fucked that up. So solid trades there, but that pisses me off. I should have made more. So sometimes when you trade with big contracts or a lot of contracts, the thing you want to do is hold because you want to make as much money as possible. And sometimes common sense is out the window. So being upset at 800 bucks and fucking around with that isn't the best strategy. And sorry, I live in a neighborhood that there are new homes going up. And so you got shit just in the background. But super solid trade there. 2 really good trades, actually. The second one better than the first one, but the first one I should have made more money on. Happens. But that's the strategy there. I'm basically I like this move a lot. I think I'm going to keep trading this thing. Let's see what we got. Now, again, the choppiness never turned blue, so not the most ideal setup. What? I got you. I'm good. I'll hang on a second, but whatever. Have you had any payouts using the indicator? Yes. Missed most of the first one I got in the second one. $1,037 for me. Good work, Ty. Great work. Great fucking work, Ty. Great work. Awesome trades there. Let's see if we can get one more here. And then I'll have to run. So let's see. All right, if price, again, here's what we're looking for is this level right here. Do sellers want to push through this, or are buyers going to continue to step in? And if we get this to move down like I want to, we're going to have ourselves a pretty good trade here. All right, so there we go. Let's wait for this. Let's wait for a pullback here on this next candle, and then let's go short. Okay. All right, I'm selling right here. Might have been a little early. Let's see, maybe a little early. I might be down about 400 bucks here. Okay. There's 3, there's 4, there's 5. Come on. Here we go. Come down, bitch. There we go. 450, 5, 6. I know it wants to run. I know it does. 5, 3. Fuck. It might have been the one right there. 400 bucks. 275, 200. All right, we're holding strong. So I think we're gonna be okay on this one. Let's see. Damn it. Yeah, I let a win turn into a loss. So up on this account, 1100. Okay. All right. Not terrible, but not great. Gave back. Had easy money there too, and I just fucked that up. So it's on VWAP. Good call. I set an appointment, but it's all I need. Cancel the appointment. I need so you can camp. This is all I need. See, Davis. Chris, is that you? Perfect, Chris. I actually have to run to one right now. All right, so I'm going to cut this off. I might be back in a half hour. Let's see if we can get one more here. Hold on, because your boy is a junkie. Let's see if we can get one more. Motherfucker, that pissed me off because this is exactly what I thought was going to happen. So we're really getting a strong trend here. Let's see. Not the cleanest trading day, but sometimes you just have to make with what you have. So let's see if we can get price to pull back here a little bit. And if we do, all right, so this sucks right here, right? Price is trending. But when we have something like this, so this candle obviously is probably going to end up flying down and be just a massive candle because we didn't get into it, so it's going to move hellas. But this is what we want to see. If we can get price to continue to push down, then we're going to have a strong trend, and it's going to be very hard for buyers to step in and fuck with it. Like it has the past couple times. So let's see. If we get price to reverse up pretty high, I'll probably take a short here. But I really want to wait for this next candle. Daniel. Who is Daniel? Okay, so there's reverse. I don't know if we have anything here. All right, see what we got. Keep the comments coming. Thanks, Evan. You're welcome. Yes, it's back on VWAP. Yeah, so I've considered adding VWAP. I've just never really cared too much about it, but you're right. It is sitting straight up at VWAP. And so we'll see. Maybe this is another piece I'll add, but price does like to trade down to VWAP and trade around it. So it's going to be pretty difficult to get sellers to push and then buyers, but it makes sense that we're kind of ranging in this area here. And so let's see if we can get some additional momentum. Let's see what we got. There we go. Back on VWAP. Sure as shit is. Damn, been live for an hour? Damn. All right. So price is curling us out of our channel. This is great. Our 5 minute, we're screaming down. I like, if we get any sort of pullback, I like it. It's just, we might get a pullback up to 805 based on what price is doing. 800 seems reasonable. 20,800 seems reasonable. But let's see what we got here. All right, so there's price. I want to see that strong push down. And again, this move it might just be beginning. And so we can be patient. Like if this candle doesn't reverse up high enough, I'm not taking it. But if it does, I'm going short. So it didn't go, which is fine. So we'll wait. Let's see what we got here. All right, so we talked about this before. Price might erase this entire candle, and it looks like it might. Now, to me, there's no edge in getting in right here, even if I think price is going to get all the way down here, because it could easily just like drip back up for a second. And if I get down too much money, then like it's just not worth it. But the other thing about this is we don't want to chase this candle because there's going to be a lot of buyers that step in here in just a second. So first deviation band on the VWAP. And when that occurs, that's going to be the chance for us to get in. So when we see these big candles that push outside of the channel and that are really running, that's good. We want to see that. That means people are going to chase this market. We just have to be patient and let it come to us first. So let's see if we can get price to push up here. Okay. All right, I'm going short right here. Ass fill, like just a bullshit fill again. God bless. All right, so we're at 500 bucks, we're up 600 bucks, 700, 650, 800, 775, 850, 1,000, 1,500, 1,600 bucks on that trade. All right, very, very solid. So 1,600 bucks on that one. trade there. What causes the blocks to be red, green, and based on volume? It is not based on volume. I think volume is kind of horseshit because TradingView, specifically TradingView, I need $300 more to pass this eval really quick. So I'm gonna see if I can get a scalp here. Let's see what we get. So again, we want to see price push up. Wait for it. It's probably gonna push a little high, and when we get that, we're gonna sell. Wait for it. Bitch. All right, I might not get it this trade. Let's see. Told you guys I had to go 10 minutes ago. I ain't leaving. Got me fucked up. No, I'm just playing. All right, I'm going short right here. Wait for it. Wait, keep waiting. Wait some more. Wait more. I'm going short right here. I just need to pull back $300. Okay. If fucking buyers step in and push this bitch all the way back up, I'll be sick. But I think I got a really good entry here. Short. Come on. 275. I'm down 100. Even. Is there a real world where buyers step in and push it all the way back up? How am I not at break even? Okay. All right, out of that one. Damn it. Okay, so we're back at $1,600 for the day. Fuck. Almost had it passed. We missed it. So that's interesting as shit. Bad trade there, but so we have price push down. It pushes back up, and what I should have seen that I didn't want to see was that there just was continuous buying. And not that that's something that you can necessarily like keep an eye on, and because we can't really tell. But interesting trade nonetheless. So weird. Price pushes. I got to see that a little bit better. And if that's the end of the move, that's the end of the move for now. And we'll just kind of see where it ends up going. But price got outside of the first deviation of VWAP, and then it pushed back in. And so we could see something, if I can draw, let me see how it's like a drawing tool or something. Brush, I guess, highlighter. Price could do something like this, up and then back down, like that'd be cool. It also, I delete that shit. Get the fuck off the screen. Delete drawings. It also could do what it's doing now, which is like this and then continue back up. So we'll see. I don't know. I actually have no idea what we're gonna do or what we're gonna see, but we can see that happen. So super solid trade on that first one. I should have walked away after that. But I wanted this again because I needed $300 and I ended up losing $1,000. So not the most ideal of all trades, but good setup there. So that's what we're looking for. If we see price falling like that, and then we get just a nice pullback, man, we can accomplish anything. So really good trade there. We're still up on the day, which is good, but I definitely had an opportunity to make a shitload of money. I missed it. This could be pushing back up now that I look at it, but we'll see. We got the comments here. He's an addict, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I do. I love it. I love the markets like everybody else. The one thing that will make you a better trader is you just can't take any of this personal. Like, you get your ass beaten in a trade, it just happens. Like, if the markets were easy, then everybody would just be a trillionaire and money wouldn't matter. It is hard. It's hard to be really good all the time. And so the best thing you can do is be patient and just let some of these trades come to you. But when you lose, it's like you could do everything right and still lose. For me personally, this trade right here, I'm fortunate as shit that I even waited as long as I did. I should have lost my whole fucking account. But I wanted to get in here and I kept pushing, and I was almost correct. And I just wasn't. And I did everything right, but the market just decided we're going up. That happens. And so you can't take it personal. Like, losing trades is part of the game. And if you're going to play in the game's going to get you every once in a while. Now, we do have price pushing down here on our 5 minute. This looks very clean. This is why I like using higher time frames to look at. The 15 is fine. A lot of people reference the 15. There's not a whole lot of value in it for me. By the time some of these trends look good, it's kind of over with. So I like the 5. I like the 5 with the 1 minute. But if you look at this is a perfect setup. Price is coming down. We might exit our channel. We get one candle, and a lot of times, like, one candle is not a disruptor to an entire trend. Like, it just isn't. And so it's not here either. Price is coming down. This thing pops up, no problem. And then sellers, let's zoom in here. Sellers step in and push price back down. And so, like, this is still an awesome trend. This is like, you maybe couldn't get a better trend line. Let's see what we got. Here. Like, you probably couldn't ask for a better, like, downtrend. You just have this one. And again, these wicks, like, this is what the strategy accounts for. This is what we actually want. The wicks are like what we're going for. We want wicks because that's where we enter our trades. So let's keep it going. Let's keep it rolling. Yeah, can't take this shit personal at all. You can do everything right and still lose. And that's the thing is it took me a while to learn that personally. Like, okay, I'm looking for a short here again. I'm gonna go, not yet. I think this is gonna work out, but not yet. I'm looking for it, but I haven't taken it yet. And this trade might work out. I don't know if I want to put money on it just yet. But yeah, you can do everything. I want to see these blue dots reappear. And if I don't get that, then I'm not interested. Because really, there's really only 2 good trades on this whole thing that we could have caught. This one and this one. Okay, so being patient is going to pay off on this one because I'd be pissed if I got in this trade. Okay. Glad. Yeah, Truthlands, glad to hear that. I don't know what your real name is, not a huge deal, but yeah, I'm not fucking leaving, exactly. But yeah, it's a lot easier to explain these things in real time than it is on video, and I never know how people like to consume their content, which is interesting. People like to consume in a lot of different ways. All right, so I'm not saying this move is over, but it's looking like that for now it might be. Now, again, I think price wants to curl and come back down. I really do. But we're going to see. And so we might not get it right now. We might get it in 20 minutes. But here's our 5. And our 5 looks, I mean, the perfect support resistance setup here. So support down here, solid resistance in this area over here. It's not the way that I like to trade, which is like price gets down here, you just buy immediately. But I tell you right now, you see these colors are annoying. Hold on. You see something that looks like this, where you get like double bottom, almost no wick. That's strong buying. Like that. This basically tells me that this whole range right here is not to be fucked with. So from here to here, that's buying. Now, where that gets established up here, I don't know. I don't use the volume profile, but I understand it very well. A ton of transactions have taken place right on VWAP, because that's what VWAP is. And so we probably end up ranging between here. And I don't do the price action. I don't do the chart pattern thing because it means nothing until it means something. And by the time it means something, you missed the trade. But we could see price kind of just, bounce up and down and then make a nice move. And I'll be there to catch either one. But so far this isn't it. All right, all right, ladies and gents, I'm going to call it on this one. I might be back later, depending on what my calendar looks like, but I'm going to call it for this one. Great trading today. Ended profitably. It could have been a lot better, but started out okay. I'll see you guys either later today or we'll definitely go Monday, and we'll go from there. Peace and love.